Gman, you said that Christians love God. I have a problem with that, Gman, because how can you love God when you have family? This is the kind of dumb stuff that Lubis brings to me when I talk to him. That's why I don't even let him come in the room no more. If he wants to talk to me, he has to wait till I go to somebody else's channel, come in and make a dumb statement and then leave. Sorry. And Lubis, dude, you're due for a haircut. I've been telling you this for a while, dude.
But I only want to talk to Lubis because I want to hear his definition of a terrible person. So I can condemn his entire atheist community.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mute Mike. So go ahead, G-Man, tell him.
Okay, so Lubis' definition is you. So the definition of a terrible person is you. Is that what you telling me, Lubis?
No, G-Man, you know what I meant by that.
No, I don't. I don't assume anything.
You don't know? Okay, all right. A terrible person is someone who has the same behavior as you, who has the same attitude as you, who shows the level of respect to others that you do, the way you act, the way you are. That is my definition of a terrible person.
What's a
teacher? In order for me to share a relation with apes, or you guys ultimately believe that there are rats in my family tree. Okay, there are a lot of features that rats have that I don't have.
You talk to the police a lot. You rat people out. Is that what you're saying?
A rat made its changes. It gained new features. Listen to me. You can play dumb all you want. It's your credibility that's going to get hurt on this, not me. You're supposed to be the scientist. That's all I got to say. Remember who has a higher education?
You're supposed to be a Christian.
You're supposed to be a person with a higher education. And no, I'm not going to unban you on Lubis. So don't ask. I know that God exists. I know that God exists the same way Lubis knows that God exists, the same way that you know he exists. The people who claim he doesn't exist are suppressing the truth about him in unrighteousness. You're suppressing the truth about him in unrighteousness. That's what you're doing. You refuse, number one, to take correction. Lubis, are you listening to anything that's coming out of my mouth? How is me saying that you're suppressing the truth and unrighteousness, claiming that you're being God? Listen to what's coming out of your mouth right now.
Because you're claiming to know what's in my head.
This is what I'm saying. I know that you know that God exists. You just suppress the truth about him in unrighteousness. I'll prove it. So you approach him today on faith.
So you see yourself as an equal to God.
Okay, so Vecco, could you repeat what I said to him? Maybe in Ebonics, because I don't think he understood the English I was speaking to him.
I was distracted. So I'm not the one making the claim that I'm a terrible person. You are. So if you're saying that the way I behave makes me a terrible person, I consider myself to be a loving, caring, kind person. So if you believe that's what a terrible person is, 100% of the planet thinks you don't know what you're talking about. So I need a working definition to go with so I can compare some of your buddies to that definition.
Okay, someone who's mean, who lies, who is disrespectful, who makes threats of violence, who cares only about himself, who degrades others, who has general thoughts of hate and revenge, who just all around asshole. Well, G-Man, like you just said, at the end of the day, you're a Christian.
Yeah.
That actually brings up kind of something I wanted to comment about. How usually people tend to attract their own kind. So like if you're into music, you'll attract the attention of other musicians. Okay, if you're into sports, you'll attract the attention of other sports fans and stuff, right? Now, forget that you're a Christian, forget that you're a black man, forget about your political, forget all that stuff. At the end of the day, and I'm just being honest here, G-Man, at the end of the day, you're an a-hole and you attract the attention of a-holes, and a-holes are vicious, which is why you experience this viciousness. Dragnut, I've never seen someone do what he does. It's horrible what he does, and he'll admit he's a huge a-hole because you're one.
Let me ask you for me.
Yeah, well, G-Man, I would say you're almost right about everything you said. Okay, if you had to describe Dragnut in one word, what would it be? He's an a-hole.
He's a harasser. That's what he is.
He's an a-hole.
He's a harasser.
If you had to describe you in one word, you're an a-hole, dude.
No, I'm not.
The way you treat people, you attract your own kind.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I would probably say the better word with me is that I'm blunt.
You're what?
I'm blunt.
No, that's not it.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I'm very blunt. And I'm quick to tell somebody like yourself who's an atheist that you already know that God exists. You just suppress the truth and unrighteousness.
Yeah, that's something an a-hole says.
No, it isn't. Because it's true. I can prove it.
Yeah, you're being an a-hole, dude. When you say that stuff, you're attracting.